morning, welcome back to, I'm not even going to say my channel, I'm going to say our channel because this guy features all the time, don't you? He's like, who are you talking to? We're about to go and drop you off at doggy daycare. You want to go to doggy daycare? Play with your friends? Oh my goodness, is that so exciting? You're not going to be too excited though because you booked in for a groom. I'm dropping Barney off this morning to his daycare. He is due a groom and I thought whilst he's in there he will be out of the house. I'm going to get his bedding washed, I'm going to put on a slow cooker recipe, and then I'm going to head out and about. Take the opportunity of not having Barney left by himself at home to head over to Altrincham. I do actually need to go over to Altrincham anyway. I need to pick up a dress alteration that I've had done for my bridesmaid dress for my bestie's wedding. She's getting married very soon, so that is all ready to be picked up, so I need to go and get that anyway. And whilst I'm there, ooh, what fragrance should we wear today? Let's wear my favourite. As you can tell, it's a bit more loved than my other Jo Malones. This one for spring is just my favourite. I actually think it's my favourite spring scent. Spring and summer. Basil and Neroli from Jo Malone. You're not gonna like this. It's gonna be too strong for your little snout. Little snoot. Mwah. Your little snoot is too strong for you. Let me just spray it over here. But yeah, I love that. Oh, I'm a bit croaky this morning. I feel like I'm coming down with something. Oh, it's been so long since I've had any kind of a cold or a illness that I mean, it's inevitable, isn't it? At some point you're gonna get an illness, but I feel like I've not been ill for, I mean, I had one sickness bug, which was like a 24-hour thing, but other than that, and hay fever, which is again another thing that's, unless that's what I may be getting. No, it feels more than hay fever though. I have just had a quick lemon sip to start the day. Little outfit for the day. My All Saints suede bag. Beige trainers, these are the light beige ones, and then we've got some beige or like ecru coloured trousers, which are from Everlane. They're like a jean. Sorry, Bon. But kind of semi-crop. I think I wore them in my last video actually, so you'll have seen them there. And then on top I've just got a oversized tee so that you can just see a pop of white at the bottom and the top, and this grey oversized knit on from Primark. And I think I might just brave no jacket. It's looking breezy out there, but it's looking dry. Oh, am I going to regret that? Let me just check the weather actually, because Altrincham isn't exactly undercover, so do I take a hood instead? Altrincham weather today. Oh, it says rain, but not until this afternoon, so I'll be back by then, so that's fine. Let's head downstairs and get a little slow cooker recipe on the go, so that that's one thing ticked off the list, and one thing I don't need to think about doing later. The recipe that I'm going to do, the slow cooker, is a beef and bean chilli, and it's a very basic, there's not too much to it. It is a recipe that I just asked ChatGPT to help me do, and I just asked for a healthy option, good for both Tom and I, and where is it? Let's find it. Iron rich, good for fibre and anti-inflammatory. And it just has 400 grams of lean beef mince, can of kidney beans, can of black beans, an onion diced, 2 peppers chopped, 2 garlic cloves, 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, optional chili powder and cumin, and then smoked paprika. So you can kind of add what you want to that, but you just cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. I'm going to do it on low for 8 hours. Serve with brown rice or baked sweet potato, which we have both, so we can decide that later on this evening. And the reason why I love a slow cooker as well is because on days where Tom's in the office like he is today, I don't have to wait for him to come home for dinner. I can just serve up whenever I'm ready, because sometimes he can get back a bit later than I like to eat. This is the slow cooker that I have. I'll leave it linked. My little step stool, because my food cupboard, well, the tins are quite high. Right, chopped tomatoes, black beans, and kidney beans. Got sweet potatoes for later, 1 onion left. I'm just gonna have to use a red onion. And then spices. I need to get some new spice jars. I want to have, well, to be fair, we've got some leftover spices that don't fit in these. I've got another couple of drawers here. I can just move those decaf coffee bags and use both of these for spices as well. So yeah, this is the other spice section that we have. Chili flakes. We did have paprika. Maybe I need to buy some new one. I can always add some in later if I wanted to, if I can get some from the shop. Again, another reason why this is so convenient and easy. Slow cooker liner. These are so easy because it means no cleaning up, or minimal cleaning up I should say. I think I might go to Acai in the Tribe today actually. It's still quite early and I'll have to check what time they open, but I might get like a brunch there maybe. Now they've got acai bowls, which I've had from them before and it is nice, but what I've never had from there is like a tuna toast, but I don't know if I'm gonna fancy an acai more when I get there, but I do fancy a little brunch treat today. Obviously I've got this nice home cooked meal for when I get home later on this evening. And do you know another place I want to go today? Homesense. I've seen so many good online Homesense bits recently that I feel I need to get there immediately. Immediately. You remember in Mean Girls where he says that? Immediately. Wooden spoon and a spoon rest. Got this little Cruze one that I'll just keep out. Just give it a quick mix now. Trick to not crying whilst you're doing an onion. Being a contact lens wearer. It's like it creates a bit of a barrier or something, but I never seem to cry when I'm doing onions, so that's good. If I'm dicing it, you kind of go in and do some slices down like that, not all the way. And then I do a couple like this. And then you just slice. I'm just gonna do a bit of garlic. I'm just gonna be a lazy garlic today. Not the official lazy garlic, this is just garlic paste, which is probably not ideal, but we're gonna go in with it anyway. They're gonna know, nobody's gonna know. And this will be enough for dinner for both of us tonight, and then also at least 1 if not 2 lunch portions for tomorrow as well. So nice and easy. And then again, because you've got a spare portion, you could freeze it, or you could just have it a different way the next day. Sometimes I even just do a chili bowl, again with the sour cream and the cheese, but no added extras, just have it like that. I was just going to show you my dress, but I probably shouldn't be doing that because it's not my wedding to do so. But I'm all packed up now in Altrincham, and I'm going to head to the I'm gonna go to Acai in the Tribe first to get some breakfast, and I do feel like the tuna toast is a bit much for this time of the day. I might try and see what other toast options they've got rather than the tuna, and then maybe get an acai bowl to take away with me. But I'm gonna go there. I'm also gonna go to Homebird, which is like one of my favorite cute little interior shops, see if they've got any like spring Easter bits in. And then I've got Sostrene Grene here that I've not been into in a while, and look fantastic. The reason why I wanted to go into Look Fantastic is well, I wanted to see if they've got see what they've got on their 6 for £15 wall, where they do like a kind of pick and mix station. Sometimes they have some really good bits. Other months I've been and it's not been worth it for me personally, but we'll see what items they've got this month. I think it's monthly they change it. Let's start by going to get some breakfast. I don't think they do decaf coffee there either, which is so annoying. If they do, I'll get one. If not, I'll have to get one maybe from Gales or something like that. It is a little chilly. It's the wind that's cold, making my nose run. Anyway, we are back in the car, and brunch I want to say is delicious. It was just, I had the super something or other. It was basically peanut butter, a chia raspberry jam, and chia seeds and banana, which was delicious. But then I did get an acai bowl to take out with me, and also I got these, which I've been wanting to try. I didn't realise they sold them there. I thought it was just in London they sold them. The banana bites from Remy's, classic banana bread. I think they do loads of different flavours, but like this is the one that I'd seen and wanted to try. Oh, they smell good. Yeah, they are nice. There's no chocolate chips or anything. They're literally just, oh, camera's going. They're just very banana-y. If you like banana bread to be extra banana-y, then you'll like these. Whilst I was sat there having my brunch, annoyingly, they had a Remy's delivery, and I thought, I bet they're gonna be like nice and fresh, and who knows, maybe even more than just the banana bread ones. So here we go. Oh, it's so windy. This wreath is lovely. I know I've already got one now, but I really like the look of that one. I was gonna fully vlog, but the music is so loud.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't want to face it. You think it's too late, but I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach.
I feel like recently they've had so many good lamps in. They've also got the rechargeable wall lights as well, but they've got loads of this style, which I thought I'd show you because you could easily get a couple as like bedside lamps. They are only $19.99 and they're a nice linen shade but with like a rustic stone base, a bit like the ones that I've got from here previously, and also similar to like Zara Home ones that I've also had. So yeah, thought I'd just show you those. This one's quite interesting, this textured one here. How much is that? It's not a, yeah, $19.99. Oh, look at these little ones. If you like the kind of florals, that's a very cute little shelf lamp. Oh, these are good. These are actual shelf lights. If you've got like a bookcase that you want to add some light to, but you don't need to wire them in, but it kind of acts like a book stand as well. That's really clever. $24.99 for them.
The stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom, so bottom up please. We're gonna get over this. I see the smoke in the mirrors. I'm holding the key, one step away from salvation. You're like the ocean, setting me free. Out in the open, I'm picking up speed. No bad thoughts.
I feel like I'm going to try this acai bowl now. Excuse the hair, I didn't use any hairspray and that was a bad mistake given the wind. Doing a slick back, I should have definitely used some because now I've just got flyaways going all over the show. Anyway, they've brought out a new pistachio range at Acai in the Tribe, so that's why I thought I'd get this one to try. And it has like the pistachio. It's kind of like, you know, the inside of like Dubai chocolate, and then they've also got dates and raspberries and obviously banana. Really nice. Let me try the date with it as well. Oh, it's got granola in as well. Wow. I never thought to put dates on as an option, but really works really well because it adds a lot of sweetness without like just pure refined sugar. Yeah, this is delish. I want to chat and eat, but I also just want to eat. Every time I take a mouthful I go Look at daycare just sending me this photo of Barney. So funny. Look at his ears. Oh, bless him. Smells good in here. Forget you've got the slow cooker recipe on until you come home to it. Smells delish. Right, this is annoying. It's Tom's birthday coming up and I bought him his favourite coffee. I've just seen this turn up. And this is, I've already got the coffee upstairs. This is the exact same. He's already ordered it. And he likes them fresh. So hopefully we can freeze them. Speaking of Tom's birthday, I did also get him from Look Fantastic. When I went in there, I picked up one of these just because he really likes the facial fuel range from Kiehl's. Also picked up a couple of new concealers. When I went into Look Fantastic, they also said I could pick from like this goodie bag. I didn't go for the 6 for £15? And when I got to the till, she was like, you can pick 2 items from a big like lucky bag and you can go through it. So I went for 2 of the same because I really like this, and it's quite high end. This Christoph Robin purifying shampoo. Oh, okay, it's not actually the one that it's not the one that I know. This one's got, okay, yeah, it's just a travel size shampoo. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm on a bit of a hair health journey anyway, so I'm being quite religious with using the same products, which I'll talk about in another video. But they're always good for travel, those sort of sized ones anyway. And then for his birthday as well, I just got a couple of other little bits. Got a card from the dog, Barney Boo. You can give him that. And then I thought this was quite handy. He's been getting more clips for Barney, and he's got this big like tripod thing, but if he doesn't want to take that out, this is just a little clip that attaches to any sized golf club, so it might be quite handy for him. All the M&S bits, just got some sour cream cheese, oh, and a birthday card for a friend. I also got this from Boots. I love the Tangle Teezer brushes anyway, but my one just feels like the bristles are just slightly warping at the edge, and I'm in need of a new one. But I love the Tangle Teezer brushes, so I grabbed one of those. From Sostrene Grene, I did actually get two things. Well, I got several things, but I picked up this. It was about £9, and it's this bowl, like a little display bowl, but I loved the irregularity to it. It just looks, again, I always refer to like Zara home dupes in Sostrene because they've got quite a lot of things that remind me of that. So they had that one, and then for about £3 something, £3.63, they had a smaller version. And I thought even sat side by side on a shelf or styled up on this console table. And also from Sostrene, I'm gonna do like a silver theme for Tom's birthday setup, where I've got silver gift wrap, card, and like happy birthday things that I'm gonna, I've got him a little cake, but he likes I've shown him before, my Nana's Munch recipe, the chocolate flapjacky type thing. So I'm gonna make that, but I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this silver edible dust on it. And then I also saw these, and I know there's a bit of a trend around like bedazzling your beauty products and or like champagne bottles or something as a gift. And I thought there might be something that I could wrap up, that rather than wrap it in gift wrap, I could maybe just pop some of these mirror mosaic tiles on. And then paprika, said I didn't have any, so I've got some paprika. I need to go and get the Homesense things, 1 second. This ties quite nicely on from the paprika because I managed to find, do you remember I was saying earlier about wanting to pick up some more spice jars, but not necessarily needing a full Amazon, I think it's like 16 pack or whatever. Well, they had these in Homesense that I found, and they're the exact same, dark wooden lidded, squared glass spice jars, so perfect. It's an 8-piece set. However, there was one lid missing, so I thought that's fine. I can use the other 7. £5.99, and just because the lid was missing, they said we can just knock 99p off, so round it down to £5. So I said, yeah, perfect. And also, I saw a couple of these big, they're kind of like a bowl, but a very shallow bowl. Whenever I shop homeware from places other than Zara Home, Dalesford, White Company, I always have, it's kind of like the way that I shop is, I always think to myself, could I see it in one of those shops? Because that's the style that I like. And I always say to myself, could I see it in that shop? So there were a few things that were more along the Nancy Myers style trend that are quite like ditzy florals, pretty, patterned, which I do like. And I'm always torn because I'm like, I like about 5 different styles. But, you know, like lots of people go with the blues, and I'm not anti it because I do like it. But I'm like, am I introducing too many styles into my home? So anyway, they're the kind of core shops that I now think of. The Zara Home, the White Company, and like Dalesford, you know, white crockery, stone, textures, but neutral. So I went for this, and it kind of got like an off-white stone kind of colour to it. Anyway, it was £9.99. Oh, the label's just come off. £9.99. And then I just saw these, very random purchase, but thought a very practical one at £3.49. These sneaker cleaning sponges. They The fabric of them, it says made from melamine. It's the sort of fabric that the eraser sponges that I like to use on like the walls to remove any marks off the paintwork. And then I got these. There are a few of these again. I just picked up the two because I thought I don't want to go overboard. But these were RRP, it says £21, our price £6.99. And they are that again, melamine, outdoor appropriate like material. So I thought these just looked really unique. They're again like an off-white stone kind of colour. A bit of detailing on the edge. Good little server platters for like baguettes. Like imagine a big outdoor summer evening hosting like barbecue with a load of garlic breads on here, or even just fresh breads. You had little canapes that you could pop along them, but that's kind of the shape that's making me think bread. This was a bit of a spenny purchase, but I've seen these on rare occasions and just jumped at the opportunity. So these retail full price, these candles, for £70. They are currently available online for £70, so it's not like it's an old season scent that is no longer produced. Byredo. This scent in particular, Tree House, I knew I was gonna like. I did have a quick Google of the notes. $54.99, but they also make great gifts because they've still got the cellophane wrap on. I could just peel off the TK Maxx label and it's like a £70 gift, but for £54, where's my phone? Oh, does it say the notes on it? No. But it was very like sandalwood, woody, smoky. So yeah, I think that would be lovely. And that's everything that I got. A couple of other things, but things that I'm going to be showing in a different video. So for now, that's everything. Let me show you my dinner and how it's looking. Feels like it's bubbling away nicely. How long's it got left? 2.5 hours. Perfect. Oh yeah. You're steaming up there. But that is smelling absolutely divine. Delish. It's been a few hours actually since I last spoke to you. One sec, this is what I went down for. Need to change the battery. There we go. Yeah, it's been a few hours. If I look a bit more disheveled, makeup half rubbed off, marks on my face, it's because I've been for a massage. I went for a like very last minute booking. If you can get a massage place near you that does last minute bookings, it's ideal because you could, I literally called and said, are you free within 5 minutes? And they said, yeah. So I was like, perfect. I got lucky though, because it was busy after me. But just to book in for like a 30-minute back, neck and shoulder massage was just divine. So yeah, feeling quite zen now actually. Feeling a bit blocked up, I'm not gonna lie. I think as the days progressed, I felt a cold incoming more and more. But anyway, we soldier on through. I came home to parcel. This is from Grass & Co and Grace and Stella. Vegan capsules, reishi mushrooms, dream capsules. So I'm assuming to help us sleep. And then from Grace and Stella, the restoring eye masks, which sounds a bit of me. Oh, sea moss, hyaluronic acid, retinol. To just wrap Tom's prezzies, I've got him, we've got some coffee bits for his coffee machine that he's requested. I can't remember if I worked with Alton or if they gifted me something, but I remember, not this year, I think it was the year before, I included them within a gift guide at Christmas time. I think it was probably the men's gift guide. Well, since then, obviously, we've used the product and loved it, and well, Tom especially, you know what he's like with his coffee things. He has loved it, so requested a couple more bits from them. So I bought these for him. I should have checked if I had a discount code actually that's still valid. Oh well. I have got some silver ribbon that is in the post, so I'll just wrap the presents for now and then be able to use the ribbon to zhuzh them up at a later date. This is the card that I've got for him. It's a pretty generic one, to be honest with you. It's so hard to find, unless if you pre-order maybe on Etsy or something, a boyfriend card. I went to 3 different card shops and they were all either husband, fiance, and then the odd one that had boyfriend in the shop. They were just naff cards, they weren't that great. So I had this one anyway in storage, and Tom's really not that bothered about cards, so we've got him the one from Barney. And then this one is more of a, I think it was actually more of like a Valentine's one, but it is blank and it just says, "You're a keeper." It's in my storage. From TK Maxx, £1.30, so we'll just give him that. And then this is the silver wrap that I got from B&M at £2. They've got these metallic wraps in different colours, but I just liked the plain silver. Officially the best time of the day. Makeup off. Oh, that's my phone. Seeing as though half my makeup is already basically off anyway, I just thought, you know what, we can take our makeup off nice and early. It is 5 o'clock. The makeup's coming off. And you've not got anything else to do for the rest of the day. This is usually my protocol: makeup off, PJs on. Have dinner as well and relax. I'm looking forward to my dinner. I think I've decided I'm going to have it with sweet potato. I'm also not sure what time Tom is getting home, so I'm just going to have it without him. Second cleanse with the Abaji, you only need a tiny bit of this, and I kind of tend to put it on a bit dry and just use a tiny splash of water to lather it up a bit, and then rinse it off. One of these eye patches, little sets of eye patches from Grace and Stella. Just go and get some scissors for the box. Wow, you get quite a lot in here. 24 pairs. And what I'm gonna do is pop this on. Sometimes I like to pop a face mask or eye patches on before doing my, oh, wow, okay, there's lots of liquid in here. Before doing my red light therapy mask. Never seen an eye patch look so pretty before. So I'm gonna pop on my LED mask, leave these on for 20 minutes. I think then PJs and dinner time it is. A couple more minutes on the sweet potato. I don't know if we've got a delicious dinner. We've got a delicious dessert. My little banana bites. I can see a little nose peeking over there. What are you hoping for, hey? Don't you smell delightful? Have you had a groom? Are you wagging your tail? Do you think you're gonna get something? You've got your dinner? Well, in fact, you've had your dinner. You've already eaten it. You want a treat? Ooh, come on, sweet potato, I'm hungry. I've gone with more of a mash sweet potato because that was the biggest sweet potato. It was literally taking up the entire plate. So we've gone for a little mashed potato. I've just popped a little bit of butter in there. I'll pop a dollop of sour cream right in the middle. 2 dollops. 3. Can dogs eat sour cream? Okay, I found this on the web. Sprinkle of cheese, and we're done. And yes, dogs can eat sour cream. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit? Can you sit pretty? Mm. Sit pretty. Good boy. Is that nice? Oh, delish. Delish. Oh, that sweet potato is so good. Considering it's healthy, it's so good. This is me now. I'm gonna catch up on Googlebox. have a chilled night, wait for Tom to get home, watch some Peakies, and call it a night. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Thumbs up if you have, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.